Today I'm going to teach you how to direct students to an audio file stored on Google Drive via a QR code. So this is a QR code for those of you who may be unfamiliar, and you may have seen these on a flyer somewhere or at like a table or booth at a conference, and they're often used for allowing a user to visit a website where it could be cumbersome for them to have to type out the whole URL, or they might make a mistake, and so a company will provide them this code and then you scan it in. And iPhones have it built into their camera so that you can just point your iPhone camera at one and it will visit whatever is linked there. And these can be useful in the classroom because you could build a center where students would scan these in and visit the websites you want them to. And you can also build these where the QR code will stay the same, but you can actually change the content behind the QR code. So if you made like a center poster, then that could stay the same, and then you would just change where the QR code directs students to go to. In this case, we're going to use QR codes to direct our students to listen to the audio file that we record for our book. So think in your mind, the students will be given the physical copy of the book in your classroom, and this QR code will be, say, taped inside the front cover, and they would then scan the code with the camera. As long as your device has a camera, you can download an app. So it could be a Chromebook, an iPad, an Android tablet, and then they would scan this code and they would be able to listen to your reading of the book as they flip the physical pages of their book. So let's begin. The first thing is that on my desktop I have saved an MP3 file. The MP3 file in your case will be your audiobook. I'm then going to go to my Google account, so I'll start in my Gmail, and from here I will select this 3x3 grid. Now for me, Drive comes up as one of my top apps, and it most likely will for you as well. If it doesn't, then you click on more and you'll be able to find it in there. So here is Google Drive, and I'm going to minimize, I'm going to make it the window smaller and move it over so that I can drag my media file right onto my drive. Alright, so let's see here. So it actually needs to go down here into Files, and you'll see here the icon changes to blue and it says Copy. If I come up here, I get a symbol that says No, the red circle with a line through it. I can't drop it there. I need to drop it in Files. And it's going to upload there. And the upload, I'm getting the indication that it's complete. So next I can find it. I can easily find it by going to Recent, and it should be right there, and you can see it. I'm going to left click on it once. Notice when I left click on it once, this symbol appears and I get some options. If I'm not clicked on it, those symbols disappear. So I'm going to left click one time, and I want this symbol to get a shareable link. I'm going to left click on get a shareable link. It's going to turn link sharing on, and now I'm going to click on this URL. I'm going to Control-C or copy that URL. The next step is, if you have downloaded from Blackboard the audiobook direction file, there is a link to a QR code generator. I'm going to click Control and then click to visit this website. Now here I need to click the option URL because that's what I want my QR code to direct my students to. So I click on URL, and then remember I have already copied my URL for my Google file, my audiobook file, so I'm going to paste that in here. There's no need to really shorten this URL because they're not going to have to type it in or even see it. They're going to use only this. So the last step then is to left click on Save, and leaving it as a PNG file is just fine, and I'm going to say call it audiobook QR, and it will go to my downloads folder. All right, be sure you test that QR code with your phone or tablet device to make sure that it directs me and anyone else to the correct file. I hope this was helpful. Bye.